What's going on? Today is Tuesday, March the 9th, March the 9th, 2022. All my days run together because I work 4 and 4 off. Like I thought for sure today was Wednesday. It's only Tuesday. It's actually my Friday. So not dashing tonight. Wanted to make a video about the obvious, right? Gas prices. So they're going to go to $5. I was wrong again. I didn't think they'd go that high. I didn't think that companies would ban Russian oil, and they have. You got to support it, I guess. Yeah. I mean, whatever we can do to help the Ukrainians without going to a full-out war, we basically got to do. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Not that this is going to be a political video, because it's not! No way, no chance. I am not crazy. But let's talk about it. So, there's two thoughts on the gas prices. Now, I seen a post on social media today on Facebook that agrees with me that right now, to fill up your tank is about $10 more than it was before the gas prices skyrocketed. Now, I think that's going to go to $15 real fast, and then it could get to $20 per day more than it was. Not total, but more. So, if that happens, all that means is that the first hour that you work is basically for just the increase in fuel. So hopefully it's not cherry picking, it's called survival picking. Hopefully people who do dollar a mile loads, deliveries, and do no tip deliveries will at least stop now. So here's the two thoughts when it comes to gas prices. So what's my first thought? Well, how am I going to make up for the extra money I'm spending on gas? I'm telling you, my very first thought is, well, let's stop eating out. It's just that simple. And that's bad for us. That's bad for us. That even a dasher like me, that's my first thought. Was it that while I'm dashing, if I just don't eat at restaurants, I'll make up that money fairly easy. I'm going to lunch every day from my W-2. If I bring food instead of eating out, make up for that gas money. No matter if it gets to $6 a gallon, $5 a gallon, whatever it's going to get to. So that's one thought, that it's really going to hurt us. The other thought is that if gas gets high enough, that the delivery charge that DoorDash is charging will be way more insignificant than it was before gas prices skyrocketed. So it's $8, right? That's what DoorDash charges, and we get $2.25, whatever we get. In our area, it's $2.25. So that $8 is going to seem a lot less significant than it did just a few weeks ago. So more people may choose to order DoorDash, or at least consider that, especially people where the extra $20 a tank full of gas doesn't mean nothing to them. Which, like where I dash in Chesterfield, is probably a great many people. So, in some areas, it could even increase business. Now, I'm sure that some drivers are going to take a break. I drive the Dash. I've considered changing my channel name to I Drive the Dash. I live a little ways away from where I dash. So, that's going to hurt me a little bit. But for now, I'm going to keep doing that. I could change I could change a little bit. I could dash closer to home. And I've made a little bit of money in Arnold, Melville, that area, but scheduling usually isn't an issue either. So it's possible I may choose to do that. It's not quite as affluent. Then you go back to the additional gas pricing, meaning something more to that area than a lot of Chesterfield. So blah blah blah. It's definitely going to affect everything. We're all going to have to think hard about every delivery we take. I have to admit, the Walmart thing, the Spark thing, as crazy as it sounds way better. We're only making one delivery, and people will probably keep ordering Walmart stuff. I mean, it's groceries, cleaning supplies, stuff like that mostly. So you got to eat. You can make the case that it's almost as cheap to have it delivered than it is to go get it. So, blah blah blah. Not quite, but I'm gonna get it anyway. So, and I'm gonna spend a lot more to go get it, for sure, 100%. So maybe I will order delivery more often, or at least think about it more. You would hope that affluent people will tip more. Now everybody thinks all these apps are going to add to the delivery charge. I mean, I would take the money. There ain't no doubt. I'd be somewhat happy about it. But, I mean, obviously a lot of that would just come right out of our tip, right? So, depending on where we're at. As I think about all of this, my thought is it's probably smarter to drive to Chesterfield now than it ever has been. Now, the success I had with Walmart was in St. Charles. It's possible more people would order Walmart stuff. That might be how they cut back. Blah, blah, blah. So there's a million thoughts. I did read today that some Russians think this will not last long. But the oil stuff may last longer than the war. But, we just don't know. This we've been warned about this a bunch of times over the years, that we shouldn't be so dependent on gas, that we should move towards electric, and that is going to be more prevalent than it ever has, and it's pretty prevalent already. So now where I live, it doesn't make much sense until the batteries have more, can go longer miles on a charge. Blah, blah, blah. So, definitely need to talk about gas prices. Yeah, for me, this big guy here, yeah, if I just cut out eating out while I'm dashing and at lunch at work, I would more than make up for what I'm spending in gas. So, extra what I'm spending in gas. And maybe all the gas. So, and I'd have less gas. So, it's that simple. But of course, that's my first thought. I hope that's not everybody's first thought. And then, there may be less drivers. There's a guy that's on my channel that uses his pickup truck. That's rough. That's rough. Hopefully he makes good money. It's just a rough situation. Nothing that we saw coming this bad. I might change my channel name now to I'm Wrong Again. Because I was wrong about the gas thing. I didn't think it would shoot up to $5 a gallon, and it obviously is. It's $4.15 in a significant amount of places here in St. Louis. Not everywhere. It has moved up to at least $3.79 just about everywhere. I haven't seen it cheaper than that in a couple days. Obviously, and I talk about this a lot, get the Get Upside app. Now, right now, the Get Upside app discounts are only like a penny or something in a lot of places, because I think people are trying to keep the gas as cheap as they can, so they can't give any discounts. But that'll change, especially as gas prices rise, probably. If it gets up to 4 or whatever, that'll probably change. If you don't have the Get Upside app, get it. It's just free money. My family has gotten over $100 from it. Just free. If somebody handed you a $100 bill, would you take it? Well, of course. Well, that's kind of how the Get Upside app works. I've gotten money from it, and it was easy as pie. So I'm definitely going to have to work these 4 days that I have off. Now tomorrow my wife needs a car in the morning, so I probably won't go out till about, hopefully she'll be home by 12:30, and I'm going to have to go out. There's no doubt that I will. I may try Dash and Festus. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. See how busy it is. All that stuff.